Hey guys, it's Justin once again. It's been a little bit, and I apologize for that. I'm actually just waiting to go to work right now, but I got a little sick last week. I had the flu, so obviously I didn't feel like doing much, and I didn't feel like doing an update, and I really didn't have anything planned. Um, uh, I would have loved to have done a record store day update. But again, I didn't. I don't have money to just go buy that kind of stuff. Wish I did. Um, Now my job's going to be increasing hours in the next month or two, so hopefully I'll get back into working 40 hours a week. But on the topic of money and all that, like I hope I don't come across like I'm asking for something or I'm asking you to feel sorry for me that I'm poor or that I have all this Beach Boys memorabilia and CDs and stuff, and now I'm like, oh, I don't have any money. Because recently I posted some pictures of some of my CDs that I own, and somebody on Facebook that I know, and I'm not going to mention his name because I don't want to give him any credit because he's a tool, and if he's joking, then I can't tell. I really hate it when people do that, and you can't tell from their text or the emotion that they're throwing out there. But he was trying to say that, wow, you've got all this stuff, and then you cry for not having any money, or a poor man, when, for newer stuff. And it's like, yeah, I don't have any money. I bought that stuff a long time ago. I've been a fan for over 14 years. And I have bought all that stuff or been given it or copied it, which is a lot of the stuff. I mean, a lot of bootlegs now, since the internet, you copy them. I don't do that anymore because I pretty much have it all, and I don't have the technology to do that anymore. But anyway, I just thought that guy was a tool for mentioning that. It's not. I have no idea why he's saying that. I don't have any money to spend on that kind of stuff, but if you missed record store day, which I always do because I don't think it's ever on a convenient day. It's always either around Easter. And actually, this is the first time I've actually lived in the same city where there's a record store for record store day to do stuff. Usually, where I'm from, they don't have much like that. So, but I was actually out of town for Easter then. And then record store day that's in November, it's on Black Friday. I'm not going to go out and try to go get those records. That's an even worse fight, besides, fighting people for vinyl, fighting people for other stuff like parking spots and standing in line. So anyway, Beach Boys related, nothing really big, but if you're a vinyl collector, if you're an all Beach Boys collector like I am, I would suggest going out and getting. There's the Sun Rays 45. I believe it's a yellow vinyl. I saw it for $7.50 at Landlocked here in Bloomington, Indiana. And the A side is Our Leader, which I believe Rick Hinn wrote it for Murray Wilson, which was their leader. And then the B side is Won't You Tell Me, which is appeared on Get the Boot Volume 2, I believe, or Volume 1. I think Volume 1 around the end, or middle half. Because I want to say Brian and Carl did backing vocals. I'm not sure if they did it on this version that's on this 45. I'm not sure. But I know they helped out. And Dennis Wilson has a credit for helping out in the studio for Won't You Tell Me. It's a very association like sound and vocals. I really like it, but I've only heard the Get the Boot one. I've not heard of the Sunrise version, but I'm sure it's really good. Then Stephen Kalinich, I hope I'm saying your name right, guy. I really don't know how to pronounce it. His A World of Peace Must Come album that he and Brian did together back in like '69 is actually now on vinyl, specifically for record store day. I also saw that. I can't remember how much it was for at Landlocked. So this stuff is still available after record store day. You just got to be lucky. And if you know the cover of that, then you'll see it at the record store, if they still have it. That's it's kind of cool, kind of experimental. Has some alternative lyrics to "Be Still," Dennis Wilson's "Be Still" that Stephen Kalinich helped write, and some other songs. I believe there's "Leaves of Grass" that's a bonus track. I don't know, that's on the CD. I don't know if it's on the record or not, but that would be a great one to get on vinyl. And then finally, as far as I remember, Eric Carmen has a 45 out. I don't know what the B-side, I think the B-side, I don't remember which side it is. One of the songs is Brand New Year, and I don't know if it's an old song or not. I know Eric Carmen's, greatest hits, kind of like Hungry Eyes, Never Gonna Fall in Love Again, All By Myself, She Did It, some of the good Beach Boy sounding stuff. I don't know if Brand New Year is an old song, but I believe Brian Wilson did backing vocals for it, and it's a 45 out there. It's also on the Essential Eric Carmen CD that they put out, which is a bunch of his greatest hits, but they put that on there. I've heard a snippet of it. It sounds pretty cool. I did see the 45, and it does have Darian Sahamaja and Nick Walusko from the Wonderments. They're credited on it. So there's no Brian Wilson credit on it. So I'm not really sure what was going. I don't know if Brian helped produced it, helped with vocals. I'm not really sure if it was a guest thing or what. But I know there was a video out there sometime. So I highly suggest getting that. Excuse me, if you got extra money. I know hopefully it'll still be around once I start actually being able to pay bills and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, just of lately, I've been reading, this is going to appear backwards as I show it, but the Endless Summer Quarterly, and it's from June 95. It's a really awesome interview with Van Dyke Parks. I just got done reading the interview for it, and it's around the time right before Orange Crate Art came out, so him and Brian have been working together. He mentioned Rhapsody in Blue and Our Love Is Here to Stay was worked on during those sessions but left off. Let's see, and they talk about the Don Was documentary as well. I Just Wasn't Made for These Times. Another interesting article I'm in the middle of reading about the Laid in Hawaii trip, which I think that's really interesting. A really interesting time. That Smiley period is always really caught my eye. And so there's an article about that and other people who played. I want to say Bobby Gentry, but I could be wrong. And Dino Desi and Billy. So maybe I'll review that coming up. But I think tomorrow or Wednesday I'm going to record. Let's see. I'm going to bring in my top 5 favorite tribute albums to the Beach Boys of Brian Wilson, and tell how I feel about those. So I never get that enough of that, of telling you how I feel about the stuff that I listen to and how it affects me and what I think about it. So anyway, hopefully we'll get to that here soon in the next couple days. So glad to see you all, and hope you all enjoy upcoming videos. So you guys have a great week. We'll talk to you later. Bye.